Legendary Congolese basket center Dikembe Mutombo is well known for his abilities on the court. But it's his actions off the field that have earned him praise from many. Leaders like George Bush and Hillary Clinton have sung Mutombo's praises. His humanitarian work has helped better the lives of many. The Dikembe Mutombo Foundation was set up in his native DRC. It aimed to help the poor in his native country.
Ben Kapongo, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us about who you are and what your relationship is to Dikembe Mutombo.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm a nephew to Mutombo Dikembe. He's one of my uncles that I lived with since in Congo, DRC, before I flew to USA and to become who he is today.
All right. Now, I heard that Dikembe adopted several nephews and nieces. Were you among them?
No, I'm not among them. I'm the really Mutombo's nephew. For the time I remember, I was spending my holidays in the same house with him, in the same family, when he started playing basketball at the beginning. Mm-hmm. He used to go at the markets around in the morning to do some funny trades of assisting people who are buying bread and helping them while he was attending school also in Congo. Mm-hmm. But if you look at on him, he didn't have a so fancy clothes, shoes of his size to wear. Mm-hmm. And I was there as a witness leading all this. I remember most of the time before he goes to the training, he used to ask me, can you wash my shirt, please? Can you get my jersey ready for me? And I used to go sometimes to assist to their training. By that time, he was not yet the Mutombo Dikembe that he is today. He didn't grow up in a poor background family, but to see what he is today, who he is today, and if I could compare to what I know from him for the last, if I might say, 30 years back or 35 years back, it's so amazing.
Right.
No person, nobody could give him a chance to see that this man will become an icon.
So tell me, was he a great basketball player growing up in the Congo?
He was, but as I say, the beginning wasn't easy, you know.
I heard that he wanted to become a doctor in the U.S.
That was his dream, but he ended up being graduated in what I must say, in linguistics and diplomacy. Mm-hmm. That's what he is graduated. But his dream was to become a doctor. That's why he ends up even having the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, to try to help to assist in the other way that he can call on doctors to come and help children and assist children in order to improve their health.
Okay. Tell us something we don't know about Dikembe Mutombo. Now, we know Dikembe is a generous man. Mm-hmm. We'll touch on that a little later. Mm-hmm. But what's his temperament like? Is he a happy man? Is he a sad man? Is he an angry man? What is Dikembe like in private?
You know, in private, Mutombo is a very honest guy. Since I knew him long time back when he was in Congo, compared to my other uncles, like his big brothers, sisters, and the others, he was a little bit shy guy.
A shy guy?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, so calm, without creating any problem, because, as I said to you, I've never knew my uncle's girlfriend since he was in Congo by that time. Because all the time, if he's not at the house, is at the training place, or otherwise is busy doing something else. But you won't see Mutombo on like weekend evening going out to the party, to club, or being with girls, hanging around. No, that is a very good side with him. Okay. That is why even today he doesn't take alcohol, he doesn't smoke. It's the way that he grew up. It's the way that he's made up. He's a guy who's honest, even up today. If you want to get to Mutombo, be honest. Okay. Tell him the truth. Say what you have to do. Do not come to create things. But his main focus today in all the family, in all the people around, he talks much about studies for the young people.
Okay. All right. Speaking of Dikembe Mutombo and girls, let's talk about his first marriage. That was to Michelle Roberts. Michelle Roberts, they didn't actually get married. They canceled the wedding 10 days before the wedding because Michelle Roberts refused to sign a prenuptial agreement. What do you know about that marriage?
Because to the family, it was like a trip. It was like a trap, sorry. A trap to say, how can we sign this and go for it? No, she should accept to come And then by starting counting from the time they're together, because Mutombo has made something before her. She should not come on scene to say, look, this is what's happening. That is the main reason that the marriage was cancelled. Because the wife wanted to go for the community property, like sharing, like, as long as I'm going to get married with you, whatever you had before, it's for two of us.
I understand.
If anything happens, it's for two of us. And he loved so much that woman. But he found out it wasn't about getting married, but it's about the wealth. It's about what I've got.
Right.
I'm not looking for a wife who's going to come after what I do have, but I'm looking for a wife who will come with the heart to accept me, to marry me as a man. Even today, I might lose everything. She'll be there. She'll be living with me. Do you know the story about that Mutombo's wife that he's got today?
Rose.
Do you know
Tell
about
us
Rose?
about that. Is that a solid marriage?
Do you know about Rose?
Tell me about Rose.
Mutombo came down to Congo. There were a dinner which was organized by the USA Embassy down in Kinshasa in Congo. But they said, look, we need some girls to come and work as ushers, but those girls should at least know English, because Mutombo was not alone with a great delegation coming from USA. And then, by that time, Rose was learning English in one of the big centers in Congo, in Kinshasa. And she was picked up among the girls. And she came to attend the dinner, and she was among the ushers, saving people through the event. And then Mutombo saw the girl, and I don't know how he felt. And then he spoke to his two big brothers, say, can you see that young lady? I'm really interested in that young lady. I'm traveling back. I'm not going to say any word, but you make sure that after me, you can try to go to find out more about the girl. Then after a few days, he left. He went to USA. He went back to USA, and the family approached the girl and, start going through the whole process. That is how it took place. That is how today Rose, she's a wife to my uncle.
Love at first sight.
A project which is very close to his heart was the development of the Biamba Mari Mutombo Hospital. The hospital was officially opened in 2007. It was named after his late mother, who passed away from a stroke in 1997. It was set up on the outskirts of Kinshasa and aimed to make medical care affordable for the poor.
Now, this gentleman, this generous man, built a hospital in his mother's name. This hospital cost $29 million US, of which Dikembe raised $15 million US by himself. How generous is this man?
If you look at even the hospital in Congo that he has built, it costs too much money, but he has done it in a very poor area where people cannot afford to attain very good hospital. But he has made it for them in a very cheaper price that everybody can come in and get a proper treatment.
Right. And that's definitely caught the attention of the United States government. George Bush and the U.S. Congress honored him in Congress. How special was that?
No, it's like a, because, when you're coming with a project, people that can say, okay, let's see what he'll be doing. Is it going to do it, or is it going just to come with story? But when they saw what he's done, they said, no, this is the man. This is the man to support. This is the man to honor because of what he has done. Even Hillary Clinton, I remember, when she came down in Congo for the first time, I think 3 years back, from the airport, she didn't even go to meet the president, whoever first. But she drove through to the hospital, and when she saw it, she was so amazed. She said, this is unbelievable. They could see that this is a man that we can invest something in him in order to help and improve the health of people in Congo.
And lastly, as with many a famous personality, scandal is never far off. There were rumors circulating about missing Congolese gold, and Mutombo was at the center of this. It was alleged that Mutombo and a few others attempted to sneak gold out of the DRC and sell it for exorbitant prices. It was alleged that Mutombo and a few others attempted to sneak gold out of the DRC and sell it for exorbitant prices, but these allegations have always been denied by the former basketball great, and he has never been taken to task for it.
There was controversy surrounding Dikembe not too long ago in the story of the missing gold, where Dikembe was allegedly accused of trying to smuggle gold out of the Congo. Do you know much about that story?
Dikembe is not in gold or mining business. Dikembe is a former NBA basketball player. He's running his NPO called Dikembe Mutombo Foundation. He's part of the UNICEF board, national board in USA. He's part of all these things doing. He's not part of this mining and gold smuggling, whatever. he get in touch of people to say, look, you are from Congo. We wanted to get business in Congo. And he introduced the people to the government. Say, these are the people, they're coming from America. They would like to invest in this area. They would like to come and do A, B, C, D. They gave them the go-ahead, and those people went to do, and they end up of that story of smuggling gold and money, whatever. He's not part of that. It's not his business. Are you getting to my point? Because they say to him, you are a very known and respected one of the Congolese people in the country. I think through you, you can maybe bring us to the government and introduce us about what you want to do. That's what he's done. But he's not in that kind of business. Even as I'm speaking to you now, he's not nothing. You know, it might come somewhere, somehow, for some people to try. Because if he could be in such story, why is he in and out in Congo without any problem? He could be taken to court for that issue. He's free, man. Free Congolese man.
All right, Ben, before we let you go, we're going to end this interview on a happy note. Dikembe Mutombo should be very proud to be part of the first NBA exhibition game to be hosted in Johannesburg next year. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I was there. And himself, he was discussing with Kem Boni, who's like, she's the chief of all the operation that the BWB, they're coming to do down in Africa. He was asking, please, can you give me at least 2 minutes to be on court and play? But by the end, they were like, no, they came and said, no, please, I'm asking you, even I can go for 5 minutes. But before I do that, I should make sure that the insurance company is behind me, because if anything happens, so that I know I'm not going to be in trouble. But it's really well prepared to be on the courts. But let's see how it goes.
All right.
And then everything will be fine.
Ben Kapongo, thank you for your insight analysis.
My pleasure.
Thank you for being on the show. Really
thank you so much. Thank you.